Let's fucking go, boys! We fucking done it again! I still ain't over this game, bruv. We are actually unstoppable under Thomas Tuchel. I'm fucking telling you guys, if Man City can't beat us when they're 90 minutes away from a Premier League title, really and truly sit there and tell us who's going to beat us when we're at our peak. Mentally, we weren't even at our best today. That first half, we started so slowly. I'll also address the AC disaster class from the first half because it came and it went, and the goals because of it. It is what it is. Fam, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. I might never, ever have a bad word to say about Marcos Alonso again. The amount of damn times that this guy comes in clutch. Every time this guy frustrates me for half a minute, he turns up in the big stage, and he's done it again. I actually can't be arsed. This was Chelsea at 50%. At least for the first half, it was Chelsea at 50% because mentally we weren't there. We were slow. We took like 5-10 seconds for us to think about our next passage of play. We weren't really the quick Chelsea that we always see. But then the second half comes around, we make the right substitutions, we bring on Hudson-Odoi, we bring on Jorginho, and suddenly we have a lot more energy in the team. Hakim Ziyech, fair play. A lot of people said he had a bad performance. I thought he was one of our better players, especially in the first half. And he's rewarded with yet another goal against Manchester City. Timo Werner, kept the energy going, even though he was getting hacked down all game, but he really needs to stop this love affair of the offside flag. But fam, I don't give a shit. The way that we have turned this around, 93 minutes on the clock, and Marcos Alonso of all players, with the winner to send Chelsea through with another 3 points. We are now 7 points clear of Tottenham Hotspur. We are now into third place. Really and truly, who is stopping us at this point? Because this was meant to be the dress rehearsal for the Champions League final. And I was worried about this game anyway. And I wasn't worried about it because I thought we were going to be second level to Manchester City. I thought they had more to play for than we did. We're both coming from semi-finals, which are going to be very taxing on players mentally. And these had more to play for than us. So I thought the game wasn't going to work for us. Then Timo Werner pops up with another assist, and it's all carnage. Guys, I don't even know what the fuck to say anymore. We are just unstoppable, regardless, man. I'm going to get the rest of the panel in so I can stop myself just getting gassed. I want to hear what you all have to say too. Guys, we've fucking
Reece
done it
James.
again. We have done it again.
Hudson-Odoi, man. Hudson-Odoi, yeah. This guy's been disrespected all over the place, man.
Let's go!
Put some respect on the kid's
fucking
name, man.
go, boys.
Put some respect on Cho's name, man. Put some respect. Did you see that pre-assist, man? He made that assist, man.
We will put respect on Cho. Everybody.
Now,
Welcome to the fucking Cho
Lewis,
custody center.
Lewis, yeah. When you said Lewis, when you said Reece James, one of the best right backs in the league, yeah, everyone laughed at you, bro. Today he proved why he's one of the best right backs in the league. Yeah. This guy had a performance
all game.
All game. Man. This guy was.
If we had a Giroud on the pitch, he would have had a hat trick.
Facts. Hat trick of an assist, man. Listen, this guy, Reece James, yeah, put some respect on the kid's name, man.
Kazi, listen, yeah. On the pre-match preview, right? Yeah. We all sat there, and when we heard that these Man City fans were out here with flares and smoke, and they were out here celebrating already, right? We sent them back on their Amazon wish list to go ahead and reorder every single flare they already wasted. Go on, bro. We'll see y'all next week. Try again.
Reece James, man. Talk about Reece James, bro.
Pep is shameful. The fact that he actually went to the ref and for the rest of the game was talking to him about the penalty, I couldn't believe it.
Disgraceful, man. Bold fraud, man. Bold fraud.
Oh,
talk about that guy, man.
Oh, no.
Man said Marcos, man. More like Narcos.
Gotta do the
wave. Marcos Alonso, man. That looks like
I don't care, bro. Marcos, he's a goal scorer, and that's what he did today. So shout out to him.
That's what
shout out to him. I still don't like him. By the way.
Who cares? He played well today. He didn't play bad today.
I don't ever want to hear another link from Aguero to Chelsea. I do not want it.
Yeah, he's finished.
Yeah. I don't think he's actually going to get another chance. He's not going to play again. I don't see him playing again. There's no way. He absolutely bottled it. That was
his first touch for the first goal, man. He almost mucked up the first goal, you know. He did some Timo Werner first touch, man.
Go back to
that's some Timo Werner first touch right there.
He got to go play in Argentina, bro. He's done.
Yeah, he's done, man. He's done.
Hey, Sadiq. Yo, Sadiq. I know you like Marcus Alonso, Sadiq, but fair play to Sadiq. Sadiq's been pushing this propaganda for a while.
Let him talk, because Marcus, he had a good game today, man. He did his thing.
Yo, Sadiq, Marcus Alonso play well. You hear it from me. Marcus Alonso play well, Sadiq. Sadiq, where are you? Just come on here, Sadiq. But yeah.
CM the fuck out of it, man.
Send him the link. It's calm, man.
Man, I told you, man. Who do you think was the man of the match, though? Who do you think was the man of the match, though, to you guys?
Reece James.
For me, I'll probably have scored. If it wasn't for the goal, I would put Reece James. But because of who scored, just because of who scored what the goal meant, getting us third place, I'll just give it to Marcus Alonso, man.
I'll give
it to Marcus Alonso. But if it wasn't for the goal, man, Reece James, for me, he was good this game.
Yeah, but hold on. Do you guys see how this second? Look, I wanted to hop on the halftime talk because I was heated. I was heated with Tuchel. I'm not gonna lie, I was heated with
Tuchel.
But Tuchel, there was no reason why Hakeem should be playing on the left and why Pulisic should be playing on the right. The second they switched flanks and he took Ziyech off and he put Cho on. But the second he put Pulisic on the left, the entire team finally started playing. The right side was finally working, bro. Let's be honest, Pulisic was not doing so well on the right.
He was shocking, man. It was
really
good. Let's be happy, man. What the fuck, man? Let's be happy, man.
No, we are.
We are happy, bro. We are happy. We are happy.
Fucking come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're coming for second place, bro. We're coming for second place, bro. If Man United lose one game, bro, one game, we catch them, bro. One game, man.
Personally, I think this was Reece James.
I still don't care for second.
Bro. Yeah, this is Reece James' best game. Yo, spin that. Tell me about that Reece James, bro. Tell me that Reece James propaganda, bro. Tell me that.
But let's
look at private message.
He had a mad game.
Let's speak on Reece James for a second because
big up Atchis saying Werner out fans need to start tuning in. Creates lots of chances and assists. The guy's a crucial part of our attack. Drogba took a while too. I feel like the thing people are most pissed off about Werner now is just the offside flag. But we aren't even talking about that. We've won. I don't give a shit.
Let Oscar talk about Reece James, bro. Oscar, let's take it.
Because in that second half, Reece James was giving Mendy the business, up and down, bodying him. Couldn't do nothing, Then Tuchel scored that, and he was like, "Okay, let me bring on Cho just to give it double trouble." The second Pep saw that, he said, "I'm bringing Mendy off straight away."
Exactly, bro.
Straight away, Cho. But it didn't make a difference because we still packed in.
Whose goal was that?
Joe and Reece James. Joe and Reece James. They destroyed that left hand side of Man City's defense. They destroyed that left hand side.
Cho could have just held his run a little bit and got that goal.
Oh my god, man.
Cho played good as well, man.
No,
Cho played amazing, man.
When Alonso tried to chip Ederson,
he could have played that for
Warner.
What was
he doing there, man?
He could have, but I low-key wanted him to chip it so badly. I don't know why.
I wanted him to play.
He's undefeated, bro. He's undefeated.
I was celebrating.
He's undefeated, bro. I can't beat this guy.
Yo, Alex, jump on, man. Alex, go on, Alex.
I can't beat Alonso.
Yeah,
I really
Alonso, he's just a good scorer. He just scores, in it. Don't do nothing else but score, man.
You're not mad. You remember earlier where he nearly kicked him?
Say that again?
Wait, what's that?
Say that again?
I still don't want him to start for the CL final, but it was good. He was good today, man. It was very good today.
Who?
Yes, sir, bro.
Alonso.
No, he doesn't need to start anything. He doesn't.
Please. No. Let Ben chill, man. My boy's.
We gotta understand that Ziyech is not gonna be good for 90 minutes. We gotta understand he's not gonna be a good player for 90 minutes.
It's because of the system.
He's a moment's player. He's a moment.
He is. That's what he is. He is that.
I'm sorry, guys.
Ziyech actually had a good whole game. Like he's
good shots.
Ziyech in the first half was decent the whole game.
The first half we were all trash though.
First half he was actually trying shots and everything still.
Oscar. You mean trash in the sense of because of the position he was playing, just overall game? Because
his overall game.
I thought Ziyech wasn't that bad today, to be honest.
Exactly. He was the best.
He wasn't the worst one in the first half.
No. In the first 40 minutes, Ziyech was the worst player on the pitch, guys. So every time he got the ball,
Oscar, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people.
Wait, Oscar, what you're seeing is that most of the passes were going to Timo Werner. They were good deliveries, just to the wrong player.
No,
exactly, bro. Timo Werner's
So wait,
best
what about the
touch.
shot though?
Timo
What about
Werner's best touch, man.
That's Xavi. That's why I said 40 minutes and not the whole half, because he had that good shot where he made Edison make a good save.
Yeah.
Before that, every pass was off. There was a time he could have played Werner in. He waited too long, and then Werner was offside. He wasn't like, go back and look at his pass completion in the first half. I'm sure it's very low.
Yeah, nah, I don't think he was good. I don't think he was good.
He wasn't clicking.
But he wasn't the worst to me. He wasn't good, but he wasn't the worst.
We weren't that bad in the first half, though. It was only the last 2 minutes. It was only the last 2 minutes.
Wait, hold on.
Now,
this man just said Timo Werner had bare chances.
No, assist.
We
He's
look
got bare assists.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we
So
know.
wait, do you think
Timo
Sterling
come
should have
good,
got sent off?
Timo will come good. He's got bare assists.
Yeah,
like.
Sterling should have easily got sent
Yeah.
off. Anthony Taylor attacks yet again.
So
as
that's
always.
karma. That's karma because he, to be honest, he got a foul.
No, but no, like,
Marcus Alonso
We shithouse that win, bro.
Listen, yeah, we need to give the credit because
That's all I wanted to say, Lewis. See you later, G.
we need to give credit to men like Kurt Zuma because he gave me a heart attack every time he was on the ball. But those two game-saving tackles were absolutely brilliant. They were absolutely brilliant. And you know what's crazy? That's all he does.
Exactly, that's all he does, man. Late.
So wait. We need to
recovery
ask.
pace.
We need to ask the host. What was good with your boy on that?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, yo.
No. I'm gonna be the first one.
He was
AC disaster class for 45 minutes.
Nah, listen, I can't lie to you guys, though. Mate, Billy Gilmour today, yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend BS. Like, he played poorly.
Billy Gilmour, let's talk about Billy Gilmour for me.
Wait,
yeah.
hold
Billy
on.
Gilmour-
Before we leave Christensen, I just want to ask Lewis a question. Do you think he was bad before the mistake?
No,
I thought it was decent. I thought it was decent.
But he made a mistake like that though.
He was decent.
He made a mistake like that.
Because you said 45 minutes. I don't think he was bad.
The
for the
only
whole
mistake.
time.
One mistake.
No, he made a
but he
mistake
had-
before that though. He made a
Got
mistake
caught out
before
a good
that.
number of
Oscar,
times, just they didn't.
Oscar, if you remember in like the 30th minute, there was a time when Aguero like literally got the ball. All Christensen had to do was just like hold him off. Hold him
Who fit that for corner? Who fit for corner?
No,
well.
it wasn't even
Just
the
boot it.
30th minute. It was
Literally
one
in
of
the
the
middle of
start of the game.
It was the
There was
middle
one
of the
start
park.
of the game where the same thing happened.
And then Christensen did
I'll be
it.
honest about it. I'm not gonna sit here and just like defend bad performances. Like, he didn't play well.
The thing I don't like is the thing I'm worried about is the injury though, because I understand like I feel like Christensen is strong when he's playing next to like a Silva or something like that.
I'm worried too.
Yeah, that's
So-
it. That's
No, because this thing was months where he hasn't played with Silver and he's balled out every game. This is just a game.
Yeah.
That happens. Like,
Okay,
everyone-
but yeah, I give it like I'm not
It's
gonna
like-
be
Well,
too
first off,
hypercritical.
everyone was mentally a bit lower.
Listen, everyone, I gotta get off. But listen, the fact that these fans have to go back and oh man, I'm just excited that we got to delay their victory. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was to delay their
Fuck these City fans, bro, man. Fuck these City fans, man.
Exactly.
Word.
Fuck all of them, bro.
Oh,
I couldn't let them win. It's good we let them win,
Fuck
man.
all of
That
them,
was
bro.
a great victory. I got y'all. I'll see y'all.
Man,
later,
fuck
man.
all of
See
them.
you later,
bro.
Tag. See you later.
Tag
We're
them,
gonna
guys,
open
man.
the lines in another 25 minutes, guys. Who's your man of the match from today?
Reece James.
Reece James, man. Reece James, man.
Reece
I'm
James.
saying Reece James, bro. Reece James is my boy, bro.
There's couple, Lewis. There's couple. Honorable mention though. There's couple though.
Reece James, bro.
You can
Mate,
mention
Billy
Hakeem
Gilmour.
or
Zuma.
nah.
Mate, guys.
Yeah.
Billy was real.
Lewis, let me just say this real quick, yeah? This Aguero talk about getting linked to Aguero, yeah, less of that, man. Less of that. Let's leave him at Man City, yeah? Because that guy, he's not the guy that we know of 2 years ago. He's not. He just isn't. That first touch, yeah, for the first goal, yeah, he almost mucked out, man. The first touch for that goal was disgraceful, man. But still, it is what it is, man. He's a good player, but
You know, yeah, we've got
he's a legend of the Premier
We've got to
League.
big up
Just leave him
Mendy
there,
for
bro.
not diving, to be honest. Carl. If Mendy had dived, yeah, that would have been a bit peak. So
He tried to really
taking
violate.
it-
That's what he gets though.
waited. Yeah.
That's what he gets.
Mendy did well there, you know. Mendy did
He
well.
That's
really
his
tried
own
to
fault, man.
embarrass
That's
us.
his own
Like,
fault.
he
You
really
can't
tried
do
to embarrass us.
I think
Be
with-
professional and take
You
it.
know, with Gilmour, I
Right.
think he grew into the game because at the
Yeah,
beginning,
he
did. He grew into the
looked a
game,
bit
man.
sus.
Can
But when
I
the
talk
game-
about
Pulisic too.
Can I talk
Yeah,
about
grew
Gilmour
into the
for a second,
game.
Because I flipping love the way this kid is always
Plays.
demanding the ball. He's always begging for it, always grabbing space, and then when he gets the ball,
Yes,
he's like
Johnny.
pointing. Yeah, talk about Billy, bro.
I talk about Billy. Talk about Billy, bro. Talk about Billy, bro.
Let's
Billy,
go.
man.
Talk to
That's
me
my
about
guy.
that.
Johnny ends up being
Where
right,
we
or
are.
like a lot of the
Guys,
time.
look at where we are right now.
Oh,
Look at
man.
where we are. Look at
Hey,
where we are right now.
Hey, how many
the
points are
rivals
we
are
off
pissed,
those?
you know.
them
All the
lot?
rivals are
What are we
pissed, man.
saying?
Fuck them.
What are we saying then? What are we saying?
Bro,
Man,
Look
you
at
to
where we
drop
are right
points.
now. Oh my
Man,
god.
hope Man, you drop points tomorrow, man.
How many points are we off them? We could catch them, lot.
They would be.
They have to lose a few.
They got
games.
2
I
games
think
in
second
hand. They
is
need
done.
a.
Oh,
They
snap!
gotta
I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to play Liverpool that game in hand, and they got to play tomorrow against Villa, which is gonna be a hard game.
All right,
and they just came
let's
from
just
Europe.
be happy with third.
Yes.
Yeah, with that,
You got too, you getting too
I got
cocky there,
gas.
man.
I
You're
got
getting
gas.
too cocky.
it's just we never take our advantages a lot of the time to
trust
jump
me,
Leicester, and I
trust
thought
me.
You have
we were gonna miss on that.
Tuchel did
again.
everything right. Tuchel did everything right with the line.
whatever happened,
substitutions.
mate, the halftime team talk, it was sparked their comebacks for sure. The halftime.
That's what I like, Fata.
When
That's what I
Aguero
like
missed that
about
save,
Tuchel,
when
though.
Aguero missed that save, though.
Yeah, that's what I like about Tuchel, though. You know, like if he's pissed, he's gonna let them have it. You know, like if the performance is subpar, he's probably kicking and screaming in that dressing room. So they gotta wake up.
He brought the subs at the right time. Personally, I didn't even think that Ziyech. I didn't even think Ziyech need to come off. But when Adoy came on,
the game management, everything
changed
perfect.
the game, man.
I thought Havertz was gonna come on.
Mate, put some respect on Billy Gilmour, man. The Scottish.
Yeah, he did good. He grew into the
shabby, bro.
game. He grew into the game, man.
Scottish shabby, bro. The Scottish shabby, man.
Even though I could shout him out, but yeah.
Man, his passing ability. People kept saying it. This guy's press resistance, man. If you watch the way Howard scored, he evades the press, man, and he's a lot more mobile as well, man. Like if to show you Moses guy, he can be a Verratti, you know. Like if to show Moses,
I feel you have to shout out Werner as well, man. Werner did his thing, you know. He didn't get.
And he was tired as hell. He was tired as hell, Werner.
Like for me,
yeah,
Werner was tired. You saw that? Yeah, he was like
he was tired. You
right,
can't bash Werner, bro. Playing against 90 minutes against Madrid.
Donny was walking offside, bro. Donny was walking offside,
bro. He was tired.
No, but Tuchel just said Timo Werner's working like a dog, running everywhere, and that's why it's a bit tired.
In England, that means something different.
Yeah, English. Yeah.
But I think with Werner, he made Diaz and that look kind of. Diaz had a shit game, man. Like I thought all this hype around him. That's
how he got the assist for the winger.
He was
across the CFC, yeah, he got the assist for the winner. Bro, brother, that was all Hudson on doing, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, but the way he picked out the ball, though, he could have just smashed it.
Hey, he did this thing, man. He did this thing.
Bro, you know what it is, man? Jenna's there, bro, but still, that's for me.
What's everyone saying? What's everyone saying?
Pause the agenda real quick.
We're gas, Johnny.
Hey, Cho, we lit, baby. Let's go.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Do
you know what? Yeah, we come because I couldn't hear you guys. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Basically, the second half, we literally violated them. Literally, they had.
Alright, guys, I'm cutting, bro.
Wait, Kezi, Reece James, bro, violated.
I told you, man, mate, Johnny. I told you about this Trent Reece James is what's called conversation. It has to end today, mate. End today, man.
Tell Monster.
This guy got molested. No, listen. I'm gonna hit up Monster, bro. I'm gonna get onto Monster stream. I'm gonna get onto this guy, man, about Reece James, bro. Can't chat to him about Reece James ever again. But in a bit, man. In a bit.
So what I was gonna say, is when Kante went off and Jorginho came on, Billy Gilmour just he just different gravy, man. He bodied Foden, he bodied Gundogan, bodied them. They come on, they didn't do nothing.
Anybody. He couldn't body a shit.
They didn't do anything. Foden, what minerals, bruv? What minerals has Foden got, mate?
Guardiola's rattled though, because he can't get past people.
Psychologically he's damaged.
He's rattled. Because you have to bring on Foden, Gundogan, and they couldn't even do anything. He's rattled, man.
So do you think that will get in their heads? Like, yo, damn, like, or they will be motivated?
I just saw your message.
Will they be motivated or?
Look, let's have it right. That was our B team v their B team.
I don't even think it was a B team, man. I don't even think we have a B team. I think we just got a good squad.
None of those teams have B teams. Like City have the best squad in the league. We have the second best squad.
Yeah, bro.
So we're not like Liverpool where they just have a first 11. We've got
like a B team. Aguero.
We've got like a B team. That's what I'm saying. Like how can Aguero be B team? How can Ziyech be B team? These are quality players. So when they come in, like Reece James was playing at right back. He didn't play against Real Madrid, but he's not B team. He's first team. So
it's just a good squad. We just
got a great squad. Two great squads.
And I'm happy that
listen, my guy Cho. He is such an amazing footballer. He's only 20. He's better than Ziyech. I'm telling you, he's better than Ziyech.
He is.
He is.
Callum is better than
Ziyech. I don't think you can compare them, to be honest. It's two different positions, man.
I can't say that he's better, but I was watching this game thinking, yo, if Cho was on the left wing from the start, he would have had way more of an effect on the game. Like fair enough,
he has much more to offer.
Scored. And remember, before the game when we was on the stream with Lewis earlier, I said Hakim Ziyech might score or assist today, but I want to see a performance from him all round. And I don't think
I don't think we're gonna get that, Oscar. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think City like playing against Ziyech. This is his second goal now, isn't it?
Yeah, amount of fouls City did on Werner. If it was somebody else, we would be killing them. Listen, Sterling deserved a fucking red card.
Yes, classic.
He did.
Finally, some logic from Classic. Finally,
classic.
They were not here to win the game. City were not here to win the game. They were only there to injure our players.
No, they wanted to win. They wanted
to injure our players.
They did want to win because they would have won the league if they wanted. Today, you know what I'm saying? And Guardiola hasn't beaten Tuchel this season, so psychologically.
Like, 2-0.
Now Guardiola's gonna overthink again,
bruv. He's gonna.
He is. He's gonna be thinking of what can I do in this final now.
It was all down to Reece James. Reece James was killing Mendy, like
the chest control, bro.
He got at least chest control. He's a bit more like overrated because listen, Ashley was doing a bit more, I think. Reece James was too much overrated. Listen, the amount of running Werner did, and amount of they were trying to injure him, and then at the last second he kept his cool and gave a pass to Odoi. I'm telling you, Odoi, Werner works all the time, and then obviously Alonso scored.
Fam, Alonso was Cristiano,
that's all he does,
man. Score, but it was a weird.
Oh, that little play you saw, Johnny.
yeah, little Cristiano
Alonso, man. Johnny, you know Alonso's goal. I saw it bare late because the way he scuffed it, I was like, yo. This might be going over the bar.
No. He meant to do that.
It wasn't his fault, because him and Cho were obviously they were going for the same ball, so it must have been hard to cleanly kick it.
It was an Alonso chip. It was Alonso chip, man.
Do you know what it is? I'm happy for Ziyech though. Like, I'm just happy for a minute.
He scored a goal, but
from the fans in it. So
he scored a goal, but he was a white.
I'm happy that he scored in
it. Was a white. Trust me.
I think he's getting a lot of the people are hype going on like his every touch because they're so frustrated with him. So everything is like, yo, come on, Ziyech. But he gives the ball he gives the ball away a lot. Like you know. But he's just he's a moment's player. He's a luxury player to have.
Yeah, that's it. Cause this system you need like hardworking people like Mount that can run around and play. Ziyech can't fit the system, but he's doing what he can.
Can we all just like put a bit of respect on the Gilmour and say he's got the minerals? Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real.
Against Manchester City.
But, he does still need more experience.
So you know what, Johnny? I've been criticizing Billy Gilmour in that first half, but I think in the second half he stepped up.
And he's had no gameplay this season. How many games has he had?
Johnny,
and he's still busted.
Facing against the City team.
Johnny,
I give him that.
The game,
he had the experience.
At the start, he was looking a bit sus, but he grew into it. As soon as the second half came, he picked it up. So fair play to him.
Other than the penalty, which I don't really think was his fault. What else was he poor at in the first half?
That wasn't a penalty, man.
I don't think it's not a penalty.
Sometimes,
I think it is until today's football, though. I understand
the first half, when he was receiving the ball, it was like they were just pressing him bare. But I feel like second half, he knew where to go in the spaces. And when he did receive the ball, he played it quicker into someone like a Pulisic or a Ziyech. First half, when he received it, it was like, right, what the fuck do I do? When should I release it? But second half, totally different player. He impressed me second half, man.
And
I feel like he had a good game second half. Like,
I agree with that. And you could see that he has not played against sides like the City you're talking about. Premier League. He hasn't played against the big boys, so I sympathize with him like growing into the game. It's like Pulisic too, though. Pulisic was bad in the first half.
Yeah, they all were because I think the first half, we didn't play into our forwards quick enough. That's the only criticism I have of our team. We don't
Jorginho
play into our forwards. We do this stupid sideways. Pass, let the opponent impress us, then try.
Do you know what? Even
I think Georgie came on and changed the game.
Yeah,
Him with Gilmour, they bossed it. But what I'd say is, even if they'd scored that second goal before half time, I still fancied us to get back in the
Johnny,
game.
the different conversation, man. It's tight, man. It's tight because the morale would have been down.
Yeah,
remember, Tuchel was already pissed because Tuchel wanted to bring Zuma on. They didn't let us bring Zuma. Then we conceded a penalty. If they had scored, we'd have been deflated. I think we might have scored a 1 goal, but
listen, we came out in the second half and we completely dominated them on their home turf.
Bro, but I'm just happy that we didn't let them win the
Premier League.
League.
Away at the Etihad. It's the first time we've done it since 2016.
I think was it Conte? Conte was the manager that led us to that.
Are we confident we're going to beat them in the final now?
Yeah.
Are we?
No.
Yes. No. Yes.
I'm not confident.
If we play like what we did in the second half,
our mentality was worse than theirs in this game. We looked so mentally drained compared to them. They had a stronger team than we did, and we still beat them over 90 minutes. I've got no reason to think we can't beat them now. I
think we can beat them, but
it's gonna be tight though. It's gonna be tight.
I'm scared. I say that. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Xavier, you have to think the occasion's going to be different.
But it can go our way. I've got no
reason.
It's
going to be a different game. Final, innit? It's a Champions League final.
It'll be a different game.
Want to play well, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, Alonso. Hey, Alonso's a bad boy, you know. Like, man, always.
I can't beat him.
Larry, send that to me, so I'll forward to Sadiq, man.
He's undefeated. I can't beat
how
this.
We play. It suits
Trust
him.
me.
He doesn't do much. He just
hard with Alonso, man.
So what? I think he should have went for that chip, or he should have crossed it.
What when he had that chip? You should have played it back to what's his name?
Yeah, he should have crossed it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that. You know.
I was like, yo, play it back in. Like,
that got me mad.
Man just tried to do a mad.
But for a second, when it was roofing, I was like, I was like, surely not.
That's just our angle from our angle. I think it was a terrible shot. It was always going wide.
I don't even think City played well in the first half either, fam. I think it was
they were better than us in the first half. But it wasn't they look better than we did.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
to me, City actually didn't scare me the whole game.
Did I again?
I didn't expect either team to be at 100% in the game, but I expected them to be a lot more turned on than we were because they have a title to fight for. For us, it's like the Champions League. Whether we're
and they got a day break. They got a day ahead of us,
Lewis. I feel like we still had to win today because. Like, it's
we still had to win, but the game obviously means more to Man City than it does.
Think about that though. We could have. Yeah,
I disagree because Tuchel said like we have to fight on all fronts. We also have to think about the top 4. So I feel like as much as they wanted to win the league, we need to secure the top 4, and this is a big step to doing it. Because now we can go into the Arsenal game. We have to win, but it's like like the pressure's on like the West Hams and that. Because now we've put ourselves in a good position.
It is because now we've done our job. I wouldn't be surprised with this one being the pressure. If you ask me to pick any game,
I think just within the context of this game, if we drew 1-1, we would have been the happier side coming off that pitch because
100%.
They wanted to win the league. But the thing is, in the when did we score? 89th minute or something? Like
90th,
the end of the game.
Oscar, that's the mentality Tuchel hates.
Let
him finish.
The 80th minute, bro. One of their players had the opportunity to win their team the league, and they weren't even pushing for a goal like we were. We came and scored, and we should have scored before that with Werner. We scored before that with Hudson-Odoi. Like we were trying to win the game, they weren't.
That's what I'm saying because we want to secure this top 4 as well. Like so, it's good that
I don't see it as though we're trying to win the game. They couldn't. We stopped them playing.
Yeah, we did, man.
Yeah,
we stopped them playing because they had a couple little near the end. Foden and almost got on the end of a Gundogan pass, and could have gone in. So they had a couple. They were trying to nick it. We just nullified them in the middle, literally.
And that's Zuma.
It's mainly Tuchel's system.
We nullified them in the middle. That wasn't possible. At least I think off the ball, when they had the ball, we made them tired. And the reason we made them tired is because our attackers and our defenders were all over them. So when they got
Jorginho and Gilmour, they hold.
You know Zuma, he's so hot and cold. He made a good challenge.
That's what I was just about to say.
Clumsy challenge, like he's so hot and cold.
That could have been a pen. I was worried it was a pen.
I think that was more of a pen than the one that was.
Yeah, word.
What was a Zuma one?
That was a pen.
Yeah,
Zuma was a pen.
That
was a pen.
Sterling was already going down. Sterling was already going down.
Nah, it was a dive. Zuma wasn't touching me.
Zuma was actually trying to avoid and not touch him.
I don't care, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'll give it. Like
I don't care.
But that's what I'm saying with Zuma.
He's looking for a pen. Sterling looking for a pen did not work.
If that's a pen, then that was the first one was a red card.
Sterling Gary Lineker is such a prick, man.
What did you say?
On the penalty shout, to be fair to Zuma, he only fouled Sterling 4 times. What a prick, man. He's so biased to City, man. It's ridiculous.
I swear, when they won against PSG the first game, he was like, "Oh, that's the best semi-final performance I've ever seen from an English side."
Fuck off.
What? They were flat for 45 minutes. I couldn't believe it.
You know the Sterling thing? I actually don't think it's a red card. They need to introduce something called like an orange card, the way you get sent off for like 10 minutes.
Sinding.
Yeah,
that could have been a leg breaker. That could have been a leg breaker.
Sent off for like
he could have broke his leg.
Come back on, because I don't feel like it was a red. I think it was like them borderline yellow.
Bro, he could have broke his leg, bro.
If they sent him off, they could have no complaints, bro.
You gotta see in the picture.
Like if you send him off
in his leg,
I feel like
that's a leg breaker,
like
bro.
Orange card, man. Simbin thing from you get it, like 10 minutes off, then come back on. They need to introduce that, bro. Car. There's some borderline tackles in it. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Like that was more of a red than like the Valbuena.
Oh yeah, that was mad.
Yo, look at this. Look at this. Oh, the green screen is crazy. Look at that, bro. Look at where his studs are on his leg. If Werner didn't play,
yo, how did Sterling get to your house?
Bro, that's not even my house. I don't know what that shit is, bro.
Oh, shit. We're looking at it like that, yeah. When I'm looking at it like that, whoa. When I looked at
bro, I don't. It's the green pitch. It's the pitch and it's the camera. I don't know what the hell that house is.
Yo, how does that do that?
Yo, I don't know. It's the government, bro.
And it's just not Sterling. Diaz was actually doing a fucking dirty game himself too.
Who?
Diaz.
Yeah, he held back.
But you know the Man
that
City
cross,
players,
he held back Werner, bro.
They're rattled because we're the only team this season to actually give them a problem. No other team's giving them a problem like us. We're a problem to these lot, innit? Like they don't like us and we don't like them. So the final, I'm confident now, innit? Because we're missing. Who are we missing?
About offsides, like Werner's offside, Odor's offside. Sometimes being offside is very positive because then the opposition defense is always aware of it. Like, oh, there's going to be maybe a guy behind me or not. You know. Yeah. Sometimes offside is.
Yeah, I'm so happy that players that haven't been playing like Ziyech are coming in and doing something, fam. Like and Adoy, like it gives a good like confidence to the squad, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So they're part of the team. So big them man up, especially Adoy when he came on, he was doing his thing.
Oh, hey,
he had a goal disallowed as well, I think.
Yeah, the guy Jason Peters just put up a sick comment. Yeah, it was really good. He said Tuchel put on Cho and Werner up top, and then he dropped Pulisic in the 10.
Yeah,
and that was we started creating chances there. Cold,
bro. You got to see this picture, bro. You got to see this picture. The Sterling picture. They have it from 3 different angles. If he went with more momentum and force, Werner would have been out for the season.
I've just tweeted it. I put it replying to Gary Lineker with the picture. It's disgusting, man. It could have broken Werner's leg.
Gary Lineker's he's a waste man.
Yeah,
bro.
but you know we weren't going to get a red because look at the egghead that was refereeing today.
Yeah,
he's a waste man.
He was the best.
First half, I don't think it's a penalty though when that Billy Gilmour tackle. I don't think so
either. I think it got
scammed.
It wasn't
scammed by
a soft 10.
Yeah, you're right.
Johnny, we got scammed.
I know, it wasn't a pen, man.
But you know it was so quick after they scored, and then you're like, why are we conceding a penalty? It was just so too quick. My head was just like, yo, hold on. How are we conceding a penalty?
Right. Also, Aguero tried to take Mendy for a little boy, but he's not a little boy.
Bruv. We got Mendy, man. That's what I'm saying. Mendy didn't dive in it. I personally think Mendy didn't even know. Maybe he could have read it. I don't know, man. Because normally keepers dive in it, but he just stood there. Like maybe he read it. Maybe he
went down. He went down, but then he just looked. If you look at his face, he's like, "Rah." He just kept his
the best slow as well.
He didn't even realize.
He probably thought he was dreaming. Like, yo, what the hell?
Hey, we got a shout out Rudiger as well.
No, it's no close.
Wait, someone's got the background noise on.
Rudiger.
Yeah, I think you're listening to stream in the background if you want to switch it off.
A shout out to Rudiger because I feel like he's very important in that back three. When he's not there, we don't look the same.
Yes,
I feel like he's very important.
Yes, Lambs. Lambs with the Billy Gilmour. Lambs with the Billy Gilmour props.
Told everybody about Billy Gilmour. Just give the guy a chance.
Johnny, it looks like you got someone to back you up now.
I told everybody he was going to come good. It was coming. This was pending. And I knew it. I knew it. Oh my God. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, man. What a brilliant performance. Such unexpected goal scorers as well. But do you know what I mean?
Is it really unexpected
No,
that Ziyech scored?
I'm not unexpected from Ziyech.
Yeah, Ziyech
I know he has
Alonso,
it in his locker.
we expect
Is
goals.
it really
from
unexpected, Lambs? I don't think it's unexpected.
It's the general fans. They want more from him. But
it happens so rarely, innit? Like when his name pops up.
Come on. Lately it's been happening though.
His second Premier League goal this season. I was like,
He's been injured though.
Yeah, but he's been injured though, man. He's been injured though, man. Come on, man. Give Ziyech another season, man. I'm telling you, this guy will come good.
Give it another season.
Give another season.
Give it another season.
I'm not talking about another season.
Moments, player. Moments. Luxury.
Hey, let Lamb speak. Go on.
Ziyech is Moroccan and I'm Moroccan as well. So I take this to heart when he doesn't. I take it even more personally because I'm like, you're not only embarrassing my club, you're embarrassing my country as well.
You gotta represent. That's how I feel sometimes when he gives the ball away. I'm like, oh my God, come on.
Nah,
you're doing
man,
this bad out here.
Our fan base are deep, man.
How do you think Ziyech played in the first half?
He's all right, fam.
It was all right. I thought it was a bit cagey from both us and City in the first half, to be honest. I felt like they were kind of like feeling each other out a little bit as well. I was getting a little bit annoyed by the fact that Timo Werner kept on playing an offside position. That was annoying me. So I was just like, mate, just get in position, please. I just don't understand. But, you know, fair play to City for holding their line. I thought in the second half, I don't know what Tuchel said to them, but the fact that we were only 1 down as well, the fact that we possibly could have gone 2-0 down as well. So what, sorry, did we already brush upon that dirty penalty by Aguero?
No.
What do you think of Lambs? What do you think about the Sterling challenge? You think that should have been a red card, Lambs?
I think that should have been a red card. So I think maybe we vindicated the fact that
karma.
Exactly, the fact that the penalty wasn't scored, and it was such a crap penalty. Oh, the fact that Mendy already decided which direction he was going, but he still had time to just turn around and be like, "Bro,
Aguero might be coming. You know, he might be coming to us. He's like, we need these guys in the top 4. We need a guy in the top.
No lie, I think that we're seeing the value of our squad like at the right time, to be honest. Because a couple men have been doing dead all season, but now when it really matters, they're actually putting in a performance.
Havertz, look at Havertz. Havertz playing well.
Ziyech, man, that's my guy, man.
Ziyech. You Ziyech hype too.
Bro, I'm Ziyech hype. I'm Pulisic hype.
Bro, I'm everybody hype.
We spoke about a certain person who I think was responsible for City's goal that Lewis loves to defend.
We've already
got him on that. I already got him on that.
Again, no, just to be clear. AC, big disaster class first up. We'll call it is what it is. Hands up. These things happen.
Did he not do something similar? Like it just like he's had such amazing games. I'm not going to deny it. He's been phenomenal. He's been brilliant. But did he not do something similar against Villa, which led them to scoring the goal as well?
The Villa one was
kind of different though. That was different.
That was an injury. This one you just got body.
Hey, get Craigo on here now.
Yeah, Craigo, hop on, man. I'm gonna send you a link.
Actually, you might have a Ziyech agenda though.
You know what?
I'm on to you. You might have a Ziyech agenda.
He was that bad, but I don't think Ziyech was that great, to be honest. Like he's not. I wouldn't. He's not really the man of the match for me, to be honest. I wouldn't highlight.
Bro,
Lambs, I gotta accept that he's a moments player. I don't think he's ever gonna be good for 90 minutes.
He's an attacker and he's good. I'm happy. I'm happy for him, man.
I think some of you guys are harsh about Ziyech. I thought Ziyech had a good game.
Yeah, a lot of you guys are harsh about Ziyech.
It's the fan base, man.
I've actually come out and openly said that I think Ziyech has been our worst summer signing.
Yeah, you did say that. I saw that.
Worst summer signing.
I kind of agree with that because I feel like everybody else they've had their moments, but I think collectively.
No, but Lambs, the jury's still out. The jury's still out, though.
But he probably had the least amount of games out of all of them.
I agree with Lambs still.
Oh, you're of course.
Yeah, you gotta
still. No, I want to like him though. It's not like I have an agenda.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't do it for me.
But he's had the least amount of games out of all of them, though.
That hurts. You know how much that hurts after we're sitting here listening to Robbie saying, "Oh, Willian's better than Ziyech," yeah, and I'm just sitting here saying,
hey, listen, Willian's a.
At the end of the day, I don't know. Maybe they're about the same level.
No. Willian's a fraud. Do you know why Willian's a fraud? He said he left us to go win the Champions League, so he's a fraud for that one, innit? We can't talk about Willian. He's a fraud.
It was important today, guys, that we came back.
Let's correct it. Willian left us so we could win the Champions League.
Yes, okay.
He was sticking up the place with his juju.
That's true.
The thing is,
hate Willian though. You seen?
Yeah, because he's
mad over
They
this
hate him.
What's important today, though, is we went to go down and we responded.
Yeah.
Even though, like, we could have lost it, though, it just shows me when we're in difficult moments. Like, we're gonna have Mount and Silva on the pitch.
Chilwell as well. Chilwell.
So yeah, you feel me? These players did it, and it showed me. That was one thing I was very worried about. If we go down,
so we'd have
Havertz. We got so many.
I thought he was gonna come on.
We might even have Kovacic back as an option. I'm not really too sure.
Yeah, Kovacic
as well, so we might have him as well.
Hey, we're actually blessed,
it's
we got
great this much squad depth that we can actually be having these discussions, because a lot of other teams, like, they can't. Man United can't be talking like this. Liverpool can't be talking
true
like this. Arsenal certainly can't
play, no?
So it's really only us and City that have that squad depth that we can be talking about rotation like this.
It's very true still. That's why
I got a question.
That's why I was gassed when we signed all these lot, because now you can see the value. You're seeing the
I got a
value
question.
slightly in it, not fully in it, because they ain't been great this season, but you're seeing signs in it. Do you know what I'm saying?
If we didn't go on that bad run in December, do you think it could have been near challenging?
No, because I don't want to go into that one. Let's just leave it there, innit? Because it's gonna cause a fat argument.
What about next year? What about next year? Are you guys confident we can challenge?
Yeah. Because Tuchel, imagine he hasn't even got the players he wants, and he doesn't even want to play this formation, but he has to because of the personnel. What when he gets his own players and gets a pre-season with them? Oh man, Tuchel's
I've got a duck, lads. Big up, Liz. Big up, everyone, man. Up the Chelsea, man.
Take care, guys.
See you later.
I think before Babs talk, what showed me that we really can't play a 4-back is those two errors. Because Christensen and Zuma, if we don't have like a Silva next to them, I'm not saying like Christensen trash, but I feel like we need a senior guy next to them because they make those errors. Like Zuma made a great challenge on Sterling, goal-saving challenge, but then it was his anticipation that missed that ball to even get in that position because he couldn't intercept.
Yeah, but Xavier, that's what I feel like in the summer. If we get a good centre back, a solid one that can play next to Silva, then we can
like
play
a Marquinhos.
Yeah, like someone like that. We get someone solid in the back.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why he has to play this formation now.
So that means one of our centre backs is out the door, either Zuma or Christensen, most likely.
It has to be
Zuma. I'll probably say Zuma. Probably Zuma, innit? Because you can get good money from him, innit?
I'm on the show.
I think Tuchel can improve Christensen even more.
ACI safe.
With Zuma, you can't really improve him because he can't play football. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can't. Like, you know what I mean? He just power.
His habits are stuck. His habits are stuck with him.
Yeah.
But,
great goal.
But he's our high scoring centre back.
No, it's just power, man. Look, today he was so hot.
Lamb's a Zuma high.
One minute he looks so class, and then the next minute he's a 0-star, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Look,
Zuma's hot and cold. And
it is what it is, man.
I don't want to play with.
Is this an excuse or is she bigging it up?
No. I mean, no. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying obviously defensively.
No, I'm saying Beth. I'm saying the comment.
Yeah. No, defensively he definitely offers the least, but I have to agree with you guys. If for me, it has to go Thiago Silva, Rudiger. They're basically kind of on par. Then it's probably Christensen, and then Zuma comes in last for me.
But you know, Reece James, this is what I want from him every game. This is what I demand. Like
going forward,
but sometimes he just wants to do this sideways thing. Bro, if he does this every game, then boy, he's gonna turn into one player, man. Because today he had Mendy on toast, and Mendy's
I don't know
as well, you know, like Mendy's fraud.
There was one situation where I think he had the beating on Ake. I think he still delivered a great cross, but I feel like he could have carried it even more.
I missed it a little bit.
Yeah, that's why you kind of need a number 9. Well, number 9 in there to score this type of crosses.
Nah, but that wasn't even Werner's fault, man.
No, this is not against Werner. I'm just saying.
I get his point though because Diaz and
you need anticipation in the box.
Is a they're gonna try to bully you. So we need someone to bully them back. You feel me? So I get what he's saying. We need like that strong number 9.
Paul's saying, Xavier, why do you want Tuchel to change our formation next season? Why fix what's not broken?
We kind of seen this with Conte. Like, you feel me? If we kind of play this, I think teams will eventually figure out how to play against.
Look at
you know
Pep
what I mean?
today.
And we need to be fit. We need to be flexible.
Pep tried to do some funky formation, 3-3-3-1. I don't know what he tried to do. He tried to do something funky.
A question from me though. I mean, you look at Liverpool when they went second in the league, got 99 points, and then the following year still played the exact same formation and then won the league outright.
No, but
do we need to change it?
I
think it's one of those ones you've got to be able to adapt it per the game, but I think the basis should still be the same.
But Craig, I'm not saying abandon it. I'm not saying abandon it. I'm just saying we don't need to do all the time.
Craig, I think it's different because their front three is burnt out. Their front three is tired. I feel like last season was the last season for their front three to play.
But that year they won the league. That's the point. That season they won the league.
But look,
Tuchel don't play three at the back. He's not known for this. He's only doing it. He's only adapting.
But look, man,
if Tuchel gets the personnel in that he wants in the summer, then he has the squad. Yeah, he has the squad to potentially like rotate and continue with this formation.
But
next season, it may even like get us challenging with City, who may even win the league. Why not?
One of the big things about Liverpool is they can only play one way. They only ever play small, quick, fast. And that's something that you can't necessarily do against every single team. That's why you struggle to break down low blocks. So I just think it's a case of bringing in different personnel. I still think we need a number 9, bit more mobile, bit more of a target man figure. Something that Giroud could do, but hopefully a couple of years younger. So he's at least got the pace element to it as well. And I think we'll be all right. I don't think we need this massive change. I don't think we all need to, all the time needs to be so set in stone that we have to do this and we have to do that. I think we're good where we are.
Yeah,
I agree. I think
we're sticking with this formation. Now, you guys got to understand, when you see the formation on paper, it's never just like, okay, we're playing a 5 at the back. It's the same as Conte. It's really not the same because the instructions that Tuchel gives his players are kind of different. You know what I mean? What the Madrid game was 5 at the back, and it was a 5-2-3 formation and whatnot. But you can see Mount is dropping deep. You know, Mount was not a front guy. He was a midfielder in that situation. But there are some games that Mount is up there like a number 10 or supporting striker and whatnot. So just like different instructions and whatnot. So I don't think
in-game formations change anyway.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. They change mid-game, so it's not a case of when we're in possession, it's a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 or whatever you want to call it, which is fine. But then all of a sudden you're out of possession, and maybe you go into a proper back 5. Back 5, 4, and a 1. I still don't think it's a case of it's not like FIFA. You've got to play the same formation all game. You can rotate it around. I don't think there needs to be this massive demand on changing a formation or a constant changing of personnel in there either. I think we're doing all right. I don't think there's anything massively wrong with.
Craig,
Carlito's way saying people keep saying Conte was found out. What was found out was we sold Costa and Matic, end of story. It's a bit of both. I mean, we did still have one formation that we used, and it's also because the players that we brought in were just absolute trash. Like
I'm not saying in the formation.
Was pragmatic though.
But the thing is,
he was pragmatic, but it worked if you had the squad. Our squad was horrendous in the second season.
They're not pragmatic.
I meant to say like Conte was sorry. They really don't change that philosophy and everything. It's rigid. I meant to say, he sticks to one thing. But Tuchel, no, I understand what you're saying, but like Tuchel is the type of guy that could work with. Looks like he could work with any type of squad. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have to.
He's malleable.
He actually knows tactics a lot and different types of way to put his players in. Situations to win. So like
I just hate like.
It's kind of.
Sorry.
Go ahead. It's kind of hard to find out Tuchel. You know what I mean? It's like you can't just they play a 5 at the back. We know what to do. We can match them. Tuchel could change something in the game, like you guys form a triangle in the middle or something like that, and he could bypass what you want to do. I feel like Tuchel is a real good tactician to bypass people trying to find him out, like how they did Conte.
Yeah, I was going to say every week there's a new article that comes out that's saying, oh, next season Tuchel wants to move to a 4-2-3-5, whatever. And I'm like, how do you know? He ain't told you nothing. Like, how do you know what Tuchel wants to do? Just relax.
I take that formation. To be fair, I would take that formation. It'll be 15. They need
to. No, but every week it's a new formation. The other day I saw 4-4-2. The other day I saw 4-2-2-2. And I'm like, bro, Tuchel ain't told you this. He's focusing on this formation right now. So until we get those players, I don't know why people are rushing to talk about a back four or whatever. Just let
honestly, like if these guys win the Champions League with this same formation and the same guys, we're not going to sell. Okay, we're not going to sell Jorginho. Obviously, we're talking about Jorginho's getting a new contract. We're not going to sell those guys. So why are we going to change a formation where those guys work the best in? So just okay, because this is my philosophy. Tuchel is probably smart enough to know. Wait, this formation and this system won me a Champions League and won me a FA Cup. So I'm gonna stick with this, guys.
I'm not saying
we've created the most chances. We've created the most chances in the league since Tuchel's come in. Yeah, the only problem is that we haven't been able to convert them. That's the only.
That's why you need number 9.
So
it's number 9.
Literally,
that's why I'm saying
formation should be more flexible.
It's really
like,
just a number 9.
You get the right players, you can play more formations as a result.
I will say though, can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
I think, that Tuchel just seems like one of them guys. Or I don't know him personally, but he just looks like one of them guys that he probably. I don't think he's got too much in mind for next season. I think he's just focusing on now and focusing on getting us the FA Cup final. Focusing on getting that Champions League final. Focusing on getting top 4, and I think he's going to be that type of manager. He definitely wants to switch back to a back 4. That was probably on his head ever since he was linked with a Chelsea job, and then obviously had to go to a back 5.
But I would say that though, because I think we play. So let's say, for example, you see Aspie and Rudiger, right? They become the kind of left wing, the left back and right back in the team. When we have the ball and we're attacking, Rudiger steps up, Aspie steps up. So we are playing more as having more players in midfield to have Rudiger and Aspie on the ball. So to be honest, in the attacking phase, there might even maybe we don't have more an attacking player, but we still have that possession to go forward. So and then when you're defending, then you have one player. So I think it works both ways, But I think it works for you. Look, if it's
I'm not
working,
saying
don't. If it's working, man, and it's winning us games. Look,
I'm not saying don't bin it though. I'm not saying like we need to scrap this formation. I'm saying that if we start to get figured out, we need to change it. You feel me? Not just stick with the same thing.
I feel like he's going to change it anyway, because I don't even feel like this is the best formation in which Jorginho even thrives in anyway. So.
Yeah.
Well,
he knows that. In a 3-man midfield.
I don't want to see Jorginho in a 3-man midfield.
You got smart enough to change it.
No, but like that's where he played his best under Sarri, so he can play in different.
But so are you trying to say like Jorginho under Sarri is better than Jorginho right now?
Is the better manager.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, Jorginho under Sarri is better than Jorginho under Sarri.
Right now? No way. Jorginho right now is having. Oh no! What did Jorginho do so special?
City and Chelsea wanted him was because of how good he was under Sarri.
He was
one thing I will say. To be fair to Jorginho, the quality of the Premier League 2 years ago is a lot less than it is now, because there's a lot of teams, even Southampton. I'm watching here. At one point, this lot were top, and it weren't even like the first week of the season. These teams have got the ability to go and win games. It's not a case they're going to do it all season long, but the Premier League quality, over the last few years.
Not like the Bundesliga.
I can't think of how many points and numbers off the top of my head, but I mean, the quality to get into the Premier League now, we're looking at a top 4 race that generally has got 6 teams in it. It's going to be, all of a sudden it's going to disappear down to probably 3 or 3, 4.
And also he's more experienced. He's been at the Prem for 2 years, and I think he's under a manager who's better. I think the twin sixes, to be honest, that pairing suits him.
You need to know how to use Jorginho. You got to know how to use him.
He controlled the game well. When he came on, he was controlling.
He changed the game when he came on.
Oh man!
I will say though, one thing on Jorginho, one thing you have to give him credit for is I think if we started him today with Billy Gilmour, I think Billy Gilmour would have played a lot better in that first half.
Yes, Kante and Gilmour does not work.
Well, that's one thing you have to give credit to Jorginho, please. Like Jorginho, is a good option. If we have a young up and coming centre mid, which we're linked to, or Gilmour that we have now, I think having someone like a Jorginho whose head's always up and gives a good option whenever some young players under pressure like Billy Gilmour did today, I think he's very, very good for that. So Jorginho has a lot of downsides, but I think one side you have to give him is that he's going to help the young players a lot if they play next to him, because he's a good option.
Completely agree.
Like with Gilmour, I feel like with Gilmour today is that when he was playing with Conte, you got to understand. I don't think Gilmour's position is like a sitting CDM. I think he's actually a box-to-box midfielder. So like when he was sitting, he doesn't have that ability that Jorginho has to just receive the pass under any pressure. Like Jorginho, one thing I'll give him, like he could receive the pass when he's just 3 guys on him, and he'll find a way to release it to an open man, and we can start a counter.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Gilmour first half
you know what I
was
would say
very
to
poor.
Jorginho though? You need to give credit to Billy Gilmour, because he came on. He had to change his way of styling during
Second half he was good. Second half.
I don't even think he was that poor. I agree.
Nah. Because when he received the ball, he kept
in the
using like.
I think actually what Alex was saying, he doesn't play that much.
The reason why the reason why he gets appreciated so much by the professional footballers is not just people will say he's not a big guy, he's not a physical guy, he's a bit short, he's a bit like a type of Verratti style where you don't need your physicality to win your games. He's a smart guy. You can tell there's movement, especially when Jorginho came on. He was moving and he was so Chelsea will play where they start from the defense and to then progress to the attack and to kind of let City pressure them and get out of that kind of unlock. And Gilmour was doing that many times where Gilmour was picking the right positions to receive the ball. And Jorginho and Gilmour worked. It actually kind of worked. Really
you're right.
Because Gilmour
for the game, they seemed to work really well together because I think Gilmour was smart enough to understand where he had to go. And I think maybe Jorginho and Gilmour, we all maybe thought that Gilmour was a Jorginho type of player. Maybe Gilmour is not that kind of player.
That's what I'm saying.
I think one of the big
Gilmour is
things
a
for me
box-to-box midfielder. That's what I'm saying. He's a box-to-box midfielder. So basically, Jorginho took Gilmour's role, and Gilmour took Kante's role when he switched. And what's his name? Gilmour did not have to stay back anymore, and that was the main thing that was messing him up. He didn't have to stay back, so now he had open space. And he didn't have like 3 guys pressing him. He had Jorginho for that problem. And Jorginho is a press eater. He could, whatever press is coming to him, he could just get out of it, pass out, and you got Gilmour in space, then he could work. But it's basically like we just mistook Gilmour for a sitting CDM. He's not a CDM. He's a box-to-box midfielder.
Yeah,
that's what
completely.
it is.
You give him the right job, he was very good at it. Playing forward, he was superb as the game went on. But they gave him a few shit balls early in the first half, and we'll be expecting him to be able to deal with them? No. And if you were, you're an idiot because the guy's what, 18, 19?
No, but I think
there was Gilmour and Kante. Gilmour, Kante, I think.
Jorginho can handle that pressure.
He can do it, but again, this is against Man City. This is against a Champions League finalist. This is a decent team we're playing against. And don't get me wrong, this whole kind of team today was a bit, second string for both sides. Let's not get,
I don't even think it was second string.
But he did his job. The second he did his job better was when he was allowed to do what he is better at, which is going forward. And you see the forward passes he was playing, the way he was a lot more free and enjoying his football as well. He looked to wrap it ahead.
I don't even think
it's not his fault.
Second string, man, because the squads we have, there's no A or B team. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
There is.
Powerful. No, I don't think there's an A. Because, bro, look today, people came in and they stepped up today. So I don't think there's a A or B
Arsenal
team.
there.
But there is
both teams. Look at the squads. The squads are good, man. The squads are good, man.
Yeah, I think it's like only like
can't be a B team player. No way.
I mean, guys, do we even know what our set starting 11 is?
We don't know. We don't know.
That's the thing, but conundrum. We have to get away from it. It's never nowadays. For me, it's good not to have a starting 11 because if you always have the bloody same, like look at Liverpool. They always have the same players, and look, it's good to change things up. And look, Tuchel does it. Tuchel decides which players plays because of who we are facing. If we are facing a West Brom, if you're facing this kind of team that holds back, then we play these players. If we play in a City or Liverpool, we play those players. You have to keep turning around because then after a while you become predictable. And I think switching things, yes, okay, have a solid back 2 or a solid back 3. I think the defense is important to have the same players. But in attacking phase, to be honest, if you switch players, they train every single day together. They know each other. So to change things around, to be honest, it doesn't make much of a difference.
I do have to go, but I completely agree with that. And a great example of it is PSG. PSG are a great example. They can play one way and they've got fuck all else way to play. And if it don't go well for them, they're fucked, which is why they were terrible against Man City. Sorry, I do have to go.
Craigo, just before you go, can I ask you one question?
Yeah, go on.
Can I ask you one question? Hakim Ziyech, what do you think today, mate?
I thought it was shit. I thought it was absolute bollocks.
Oh my god!
Hey, Craigo knows ball. Craigo knows ball. Craigo knows ball. That's what I'm saying. Craigo knows ball.
No way.
Yeah, he was shit.
Shit.
The only problem was he won the ball back. Him and Azpilicueta won the ball back, went up the other end and scored.
And
That
he
was
scored
it. Other than
a
that,
goal.
he did fuck all. See you later.
Cheers, Craigo. Cheers, mate. That was all I wanted. Thank you.
Look, what I said about Ziyech,
I
didn't say a thing. I didn't say anything. Craigo said it. Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me, bro? You weren't me.
Wait. Oscar, so what do you think of Ziyech today? Did you think he was
Bro, he's an attacker.
I thought in the first half, he was poor.
Yeah, I thought it was decent,
I
man.
thought he was really poor in the first half.
I'm trying to be optimistic and shit.
I'll take it. He gets me the goals. I don't care.
Well, he was decent, man. Give him credit.
That's not enough.
It was good. Like everybody today was.
Did he take a go or something? I don't know.
Fam, I like Hakim Ziyech, bro.
No, you don't, bro. No, you don't.
When he first came to Chelsea, and he played against Sheffield United, he played against Burnley, I was like, this guy's cold. But that was his level. Like, when he's playing in these bigger games...
Bro, he scored in every
Yo, nah, Oscar, calm down, bro.
Hey, Ryan, what did I say to you before the game? I said, I don't care if he scores or an assist. I want to see a good performance from the guy. He didn't give me a good performance today.
I thought it was decent.
Oh, no, man.
But you have to say, though, wait, but do you think he can elevate his performances? Do you think?
Oh, definitely. I think he can elevate it. But look, if you're scoring those important goals, that he's always at the end of this important goal.
Alex, I feel like.
But I feel like today everyone was average. Like it's not like anybody stood out for. No one stood out for me. Reece James did, but
yo, is that M crediting Reece James? Am I dreaming in that? What's going on?
Reece James is always good. You feel me?
Captain.
Alonso was bad today.
Today we missed Mount though. I'm not gonna lie. Mount, I just felt I couldn't feel his presence on the team. We needed Mount for that pressing. That's one thing I give him.
Really, really lacked that creative edge, especially in the first half, because we were lacking people.
Bro, who's our creative signing?
You know why I was lacking that? Because
and I feel like that's why we got better in the second half, because Billy Gilmour was able to push forward. And what I really like about him is he really likes to play these forward balls. Like, he's so forward thinking. Like, doesn't like to play sideways. Like, if he can spot a forward pass, he will make it, no matter how risky it is. Like, he's brave enough to want to do that. And do you know what I mean? A lot of the times I haven't sat there, in the minutes that I've seen him play and thought, wow, he's had a stinker of a game. Like, what on earth? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's usually maybe one half performance is not so great as the other half. You need to take some time to grow into the game. And it was the same thing today as well. And I think for somebody, and somebody else correctly said before, he's being played out of position. And for somebody who's so young, so inexperienced, he doesn't even get that many minutes and game time anyway, to be able to, try and play and hold in midfield. He didn't do too badly. It's not like, we completely capitulated the first half. Granted, it could have gone badly, but thankfully it didn't. It gave him the confidence, and he grew into the second half when he was allowed to push further up forward. And I think the presence of Jorginho did allow him to be able to do that. And we saw him when he's comfortable, what he's able to do. And I think this kid does have a bright future. I think people need to, lay off him a little bit,
Yes. I'm not having it.
Ziyech was decent, man. Ziyech, it wasn't special, but it was decent,
because we don't have any experienced players to be in front of it. We think that we have to be on these young players, but if we had a world-class team, and we were just plugging in these young players and they were doing performances, but then we wouldn't be getting on the players like Mount, Hudson-Odoi, Reece James. Yeah, I wouldn't talk about Tammy Abraham, but other players, man. Like some of these players, like. You know what I mean? If those players around, look at Foden. Foden is surrounded by brilliant players, and he's just improving, elevating his performance, and he is getting better. And that's no wonder, because he's got incredible players around him.
Foden was trash today, though.
Yeah, but
And again, that's you've proved my point exactly, Alex. Like when Gilmour is allowed more game time, and I really think we should allow him more game time, because if we are going to utilize our squad, like if we want to be we want to be competing on all four fronts, right, for all four trophies. That means there's going to be a lot of games. That means there's going to be a lot of time for squad rotation.
Yeah, but Lamb's right now,
game time.
And this is for Arsenal, you know. I think Arsenal will be a good game.
Yeah, exactly. This is where
Jorginho, though, not for Jorginho. Please, not Kante.
This is where we give the guy minutes. This is where we put him alongside, you know, a Kante or Jorginho, because I think although he thrives a lot more with Jorginho, we can see that partnership up really well. I feel like there's a lot he can learn from Kante as well. There's a lot he can learn from experience. The same way Thiago Silva has come in and just, you know, completely changed our back line. You know, we've gone to being like the team that was just leaking in 66 goals in the Premier League last season.
That's some madness, you know.
I think we've maybe
6 goals.
you can see now almost one of the best defensive records. It's just, and this is how things change. Like you afford people. This is how exactly my point with Phil Foden. The reason why he's allowed to thrive like this is because look at what he's got around him.
Yeah, you're right.
What's it called? I think
lucky.
in the first half, I think it was just very tactical, man.
Word.
I think the first half was
just. Gregor's lucky.
You know, I was so pleased.
That's Gregor lucky.
He's lucky, bro.
We can't be getting talking to my boys.
No slander around here right now, especially after the goal.
You know,
why are we always getting onto someone? Why can't we just be happy?
Is the agendas have to keep agendaing?
Bro, I just want this guy who's 27 to be better than Hudson Odoi, but he's not.
I said AC was 4 when AC was 4, and I said Kante's final ball was beautiful when it was beautiful. You will not catch agendas here.
Popping at 25. So how can you keep saying 28?
If he doesn't
age matter, man.
I'm speaking of which, Fata, what's that shot? Fata, turn round.
Is that Werner?
Fata,
turn round.
Werner.
No,
it's Werner.
Come on.
Ziyech gang. Come on.
I got my Werner shirt in my laundry. I had to pick him up in the laundry. So.
Ziyech, man.
Yeah, man.
Cold, man.
Lewis, I will say though, yeah. What's it called? We got to give credit to Kazuma. He had two very important.
Excellent when he came on.
That guy will give you a heart.
Everything was bread and butter. Recovery tackles for days. Loved it.
Yeah, I can't lie. Kazuma, he reminded me of the 2015-16 Kazuma that played next to John Terry, when he just used to make them mad tackles like every game. It was vibes in it. Like he gets put up position every game, but he was calm because he just played them tackles. But
I don't like. I didn't like Zuma today, man. I'm a big Zuma guy.
Man, it was one or two times, bro. I don't know, like,
you said 1 or 2 times in 45 minutes
that he did it, man. And Rudiger too kind of made some of those mistakes and stuff. But look, Zuma.
That should have been a penalty. That should have been a penalty.
It should have been, but
costly, bro.
But it should have been. Well, that's why we have VAR, and VAR was like, okay, that's not a penalty. We gotta support our VAR now. So, but
VAR looked at it like, yo, they've already given a penalty. You know what I'm saying? Why?
Ryan Sterling was waiting.
No, you know what it is? They knew Anthony Taylor don't like us, so there's like,
he's a prick. Today he did all right.
No, he didn't.
He's normally always against us, man. That prick cost us 2 finals, you know. Prick, bro.
Thank God. Look, if they bring the Champions League finals to England, and you got Anthony Taylor,
you can't rep it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Good, man. Does everyone think top 4 is done now?
No.
A little bit more confident.
I want to be
more confident because we still have to play Leicester, and Man United just haven't they have 2 difficult games and a whole bunch of fixtures bunched up quite tightly. So
yeah, but this was the hardest run. This was the hardest game.
So guys, I think second place is possibly even possible, and we still have to play
It's
Leicester.
a dream.
Yeah, but
I don't even care about second place. I'm just trying to win the Champions League.
But statistically, It's
It's
possible.
possible. It's possible.
Just give me look. Today I was
Imagine.
Today I was just kind of like,
Can't have Man U finish above us,
when we
man.
got the winning goal, I was like, my God, can we save this for the Champions League finals? Because I like this miracle, the winning goal and whatnot. But I was like, oh my God, we got to beat Pep 3 times in a
I would have
row
run
now.
out my house, bro. If
Oh
no,
no,
I would have been a madness.
I was like, please save that for the
I remember
Champions League. I
2012
like
was
those
mad.
miracles for the Champions League.
2012, I was like
May
13. Ran out
29,
my house,
Baku
bro.
Day. Let's go.
I do think if we beat Arsenal, I feel like we wrap
we
it
have
up.
to beat Arsenal. That's just
We are beating Arsenal. I'm sick of all the bullshit just against them.
I hate Arsenal, bro. They win. For some reason, they win against us and they get gassed, fam.
But that'll be the trophy for the season. We beat Chelsea.
Yeah, trust me.
But then we have to rest players, no? Because we got the
Yeah,
FA Cup.
rest whoever we want. Get Tammy on the pitch. He'll still run rings around them for 90 minutes.
You guys are still talking about the Premier League. Low-key, even when City went up this game, I wasn't even nervous. I wasn't scared. I was like, whatever, yeah.
No, I wanted to win this game, man.
I wanted to, but I'm not saying you want to win every game. But I wasn't nervous like in this game. I was just waiting for the Champions League
if Aguero
finals.
scored, I would have been nervous.
Not really, bro. I just feel like if I want to win that Champions League. So whatever they do right now, if we win the Champions League, we in the Champions League next year, anyways. So
but it's a risk, innit? You just got to be greedy. You got to secure the top 4. The league's first, innit? It's priorities.
Nah, man. Look, that trophy with the big ears. That's what I want. I want that one.
I hear it, but secure the league first, innit? Let the
win
league
that one.
The
second one, because Man City has to go through what every oil club goes through. Like Chelsea, we went through that pain in 2008 of not winning that Champions League. They got to go. They cannot win their first one. You cannot win their first one. You got to go through that pain first.
Mad. I remember John Terry slipped.
Bro, my God, I was
like, yo,
dude. I was back in high school, and my principal
Ronaldo missed. And then I was like, yes. And then I saw John Terry. I was like,
what a save.
Dude.
And then 2012 was just mad. Who scored? Was it Müller? Müller scored. I was like, oh my.
The worst part about it was when 2008 happened, then 2009 happened in the semifinals against Barcelona.
That's why I want to beat Guardiola.
It would have been a repeat of the same finals. I was waiting for it against Manchester United again. I felt like
maybe our karma's coming.
Please.
That 2009.
For real.
I'm still not over that.
Me too. Oh, man.
2009 was mad still.
Anybody seen a video?
Chris said we'll lose against Arsenal. Tuchel isn't good at beating small clubs.
That's my worry.
Thank you for the donation, Chris, but I can't lie. This is a hella stinky opinion. There's no way we're losing to Arsenal. We've beaten how many small clubs? And we're going to lose to Arsenal.
I can't lie.
Come on,
we
man.
lose to Arsenal.
Same energy. If we lose to Arsenal, it's embarrassing. So I'm dunking my head straight into it. We are crashing these pricks. I don't give a fuck about it. We are not losing to Arsenal 3 games in a row.
That's
no way.
And it'll be the
running again.
It'll be the worst.
Pick up the donation on a level, though. Thank you, but I don't agree.
Before final,
we aren't losing to
Arsenal before.
But don't you think like the last time we've been so cocky though? Last time what happened though? That's my. I'm a little bit worried, but
okay. But did we lose because of our cockiness?
We lost because of Lampard.
No, we lost because the team was shit.
No, we didn't lose because of Lampard,
shit.
bro. We lost because of the players were shit on the pitch.
No, we lost because of Lampard.
They were not making no run.
Yo,
you rushed Reece James, you rushed Gilmour, and then he was putting Werner out the left wing.
I just want to slap him.
But Werner still plays left wing.
I want to embarrass them, bro. I want to embarrass them.
What are you talking about?
We didn't lose the team because of me. Remember that. We did not lose the team.
See you later,
yeah, no, we go around this stream off anyway. I'm just saying, take care, lad. Thank you. Yeah, but I was saying anyway, we didn't lose because we were overconfident. We lost because Lampard played 2 injured fullbacks, played the same midfield throughout the entire month, and because we had Werner at left wing. We made it easy for them. That's why we lost. If we lose, it's embarrassing. I'm not going to sit here and give 10th place Arsenal credit. Are you dumb? This is the worst Arsenal side in Premier League history.
Why do we say
Werner
was on left wing though? Like he still plays. No, he still plays there. He still plays.
No,
it's a 4-3-3.
Left forward.
It's just a 4-3-3. Look, you could play. Look, you could start. Look, like I'm saying, formations on paper is just on paper. What your instructions are is different.
No, but it's different.
Yeah, exactly. So what's his name? Salah plays on the right wing, but he's definitely an inside forward.
Salah's a right forward.
No, he's a right winger, but he plays. He's inverted. So then, what is Werner though? What was Werner then? You think Werner was supposed to be the same thing, cut inside,
no,
not cross the ball?
You know, left wing and left forward is 2 different.
Bro, I know what. Look, bro, look.
Two different
Look,
positions.
listen to me though.
But wait,
Salah on the paper is a right winger. On the instructions, he's a left forward. You know what I mean? You're not calling Salah a left forward. You're calling him a right winger.
No, you call him an inside forward. He's a left.
Wait, bro. I'm saying on paper, he's a right winger. Like I don't care. He's a right winger on paper.
On a level.
Yeah, well, not FIFA.
Listen. This is not FIFA. I'm saying.
Guys, we do have to end the stream. I have to run up to the phone. Big up everyone who's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We'll end with a photo of our man of the match for today. Take care.
And Joe Hive, we lit too.
Hey, Oscar, you better change
Joe
your
Hive
opinion
as
on
well.
Ziyech.
Let's run with the Joe Hive. We'll end on that.